What's up, everybody? trueeevil here, and today I want to talk about Etheria Restart. More specifically, I want to talk about whether or not you should spend money on the final test for the game before it even releases. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would I spend money on a beta test, bro? Well, there's two big reasons, and I'm going to answer both of those reasons in this video because they weren't specific during the live stream, and I think they needed to be clarified a little bit more. Now, the first thing that we need to talk about whether or not you should spend money is the rebate process. There is going to be an incentive to spend money during this beta test, but the thing is, a lot of people like to reroll, and this is going to affect rerolling a lot. Now, the rebate process is very nice. If you spend less than $99.99, you get 200% of that rebated as pulls. Under $399.99, it's 150%. Under, I think it's $999.99, it's 125%. And then over $1,000, it's 110%. So you're going to get more than what you put in, which is really nice. But the thing is that only transfers one time. So you can't re-roll your account and keep those rebate rewards. So you're going to have to watch out on that. If you don't spend money, you're going to be able to re-roll. If you spend money, you're going to lose it if you do plan on re-rolling. So you need to watch out on that. Now, another reason not to spend is certain areas like China, Japan, and South Korea are going to move servers when the official game releases, and they're not going to be able to rebate if your country moves servers. So really look into that. I believe everyone in America is okay, but certain countries are not okay with that. So you need to check in on that to see if you actually get the rebate. Now, let's get to the real reason to spend money on this beta test, which is going to be PvP. If you want to be rank number 1 in this PvP and get invited to that big tournament, which I think they said there's 128 spots and there's 30-ish spots from each region that will compete. I don't remember the complete specifics, but the higher rank you are, the better chance you're going to get that spot. And let's be honest, this is a gacha game, so it's going to have pay to win PvP, which is my favorite kind of PvP. I remember playing Diablo Immortal and just destroying everyone I saw because I spent $10,000 on that mobile game. And this game isn't going to be that much different. I am going to be ranked number 1. I'm going to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to make sure I get there. And I was a little bit worried because Vulcan did say, because he was number 1 in Arena, that dupes don't matter that much. It's not super pay to win. But luckily for us, I looked a little bit more into it. You can get a 12% crit damage for a dupe. Are you kidding me, bro? You're going to tell me that's not a big deal? That's a pretty big deal. The way they were spitting was, I was thinking it was going to be like Nikkei, where like you get a 2% or like a 1% like buff from every dupe. But nope. We're getting some big bonuses on this. We're going to have stats on stats on stats. Like, as I am going to be the biggest theory crafter on this anime mobile game, I'm going to also need to be the biggest whale. And like, I understand that I'm not going to have a lot of street cred unless if I spend this money. So, I am personally going to drop $5,000 on this beta test. We're going to see where that goes, but hopefully it gets us to the rank number 1. And, I'm going to make a video a couple of days into the test to see if I'm going to still be ranked number 1 and if you're going to need to spend more than $5,000. Personally, I think $5,000 is the number you're going to need to spend to be ranked number 1, but we'll see when we get there. I'm also going to be sharing some of my theory crafting right before the final test even opens, so you can see whether or not what characters you need to get dupes for and all of that. But even with me giving you all my info, you're probably going to be a little bit ranked under me, and that's okay because I'm the greatest that has ever played anime mobile games. And I'm sorry, but just call me rank number 1 already. See you when the game launches.